Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Red Barley Podcast. I'm Ben.
I'm Harry.
And I'm Chris.
Mate, honestly. So, weeks, how have we been?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
It's been a pretty good week.
What have we been up to?
Nothing much really.
No, not too much.
Yeah.
I'll be
No
honest.
interesting stories, nothing to tell?
My maths teacher banged on the whiteboard again this week.
You banged on the whiteboard.
That just sounds very wrong.
What do you mean
But
you banged
please,
on the whiteboard?
please,
Just with
go
his,
ahead.
Just with his hand.
Yeah, just with his hand.
Oh, that's
Like,
not interesting.
so basically our maths.
I love that. I love how that's the highlight of your week.
So basically,
So
our
that
maths-
teacher banged on the whiteboard.
Yeah, so like our maths teacher is like that boring, but half the class tends to just fall asleep during his lectures.
Yeah.
So in order to wake everyone up, he just bangs on the whiteboard really loudly.
Right,
That's
okay.
great.
But it's been a bit just like, if you didn't want people to fall asleep, make your lectures a bit more fun.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Did you use whiteboard or blackboard?
Use a whiteboard.
I miss blackboard.
Blackboard?
I miss blackboards.
I've never...
In my first school, we had blackboards.
Oh, so... Oh, look at me!
Yeah.
Is
So
that
you
because
could
you're
come-
from Penkridge?
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah,
say,
maybe.
posh little village, aren't you?
We
So-
couldn't- yeah, but blackboards aren't posh, but we had blackboards, yeah.
Oh, mate, I've never had a blackboard throughout my entire educational
really?
history.
The thing which I like
First
about a blackboard is when you do that thing where you like draw a line, but like it goes all dotted and it goes.
Yeah, I was about to say, I saw a video today about, they do
Yeah.
exactly that, and they would do like a line really quickly with the
Yeah.
the dot with the chalk.
I have no idea what you're on
Yeah,
about. I'm just
Oh,
gonna,
it's a bit hard to explain, but
I've
And you just,
honestly
like-
never used a blackboard in
If
my
you-
entire educational history.
Like if you YouTube like dotted white lines on a whiteboard or something,
Yeah.
it'll probably come up.
and they do it really, yeah. We did like a mixture of like half blackboards and half whiteboards.
We might have done in
So it's
reception.
It's like
in all
the
fairness.
IT guy had a whiteboard
Yeah.
because he needed it, but like sort of like a math teacher.
Did they have one of those smart boards? Where you've
Yeah,
got the pens and you...
Yes, I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, and then
yeah.
you have to keep resyncing it.
Oh, yeah. And you do the little dots
yeah.
in the
all
corner.
corners, yeah, to
Oh.
resync the pen.
Oh, did your school ever have those projectors? You know, where you ever sung hymns where you had to put the projector up on the big...
We did. We didn't sing many hymns.
Did you not do hymns?
I remember doing. We did do hymns.
Wait, what are hymns?
Oh.
Please go away. Please. You don't know what a hymn is?
Is that the thing?
That's
where you-
like, come by, oh my
Oh,
lord.
it's that.
Yeah.
Oh, we
Yeah.
did that all the
You know,
time.
you-
Yeah, we had one of them things.
Well, with the projectors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
remember now.
yeah, but it was a cool job to like put the words up on the screen. There was
No,
like
we did hymns, but we did like maybe like one hymn a week.
one hymn a week.
And
We
that-
used to do it every
That was
day.
it.
Yeah, we did
No,
it every
God,
day
no,
as
not
well.
every day.
Yeah, we did it every
Yeah.
day.
It
was a
was-
highlight of my day.
And then you always had that song. You got the whole.
I remember that.
world
It
in his
is
hands.
Oh, mate.
Do you ever sing the top from the tiny and?
Of course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was my
to
favourite.
the elephant.
That was my
always.
favourite one. Oh, that was
Oh,
great.
dear me. Dear me.
Why don't we make people do that?
What, make people sing hymns?
Yeah.
I don't know, to be honest, because
Trying to force
I don't
them
think
to
they do it
people.
much nowadays, but I think definitely for our sort of like, before our
Childhood.
Yeah.
generation, it was sort of like,
Yeah, they were phasing it out because we didn't do many,
Yeah.
well,
and the teachers.
I did it all the way up till I
Did
left.
you go to like a religious school then?
Well, no, it wasn't exactly a religious
Yeah.
school.
I mean, I went to a religious school all the way up until year 8.
Were you like a Catholic school then? Were you?
Church of England.
Alright, fair dues.
Yeah, because we didn't do it in middle school or high school. We didn't sing hymns then at all.
No, I was about to say we didn't do it when we got to secondary school. That was by the by. But
Yeah.
like all the way up through primary school was with some hymns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the way up through first school and middle school.
Do you have
We
middle
did.
school as well?
Yeah, we had middle
Oh, I
school.
didn't do it in middle school as
Yeah.
well.
So this is really confusing
We
for me.
did
because
first
I
and
feel
middle school,
special
high
that
school.
I'm like the only one.
No,
And then I went to
middle
college
school.
and then I came to uni.
No, but you're not the only one now.
I know.
You're not special anymore.
I
You're not
know.
posh
I
anymore.
honestly didn't know you went to middle school.
I thought you knew this.
No, I didn't know that.
Obviously, pay attention to Chris's life story.
Chris's
Yeah.
stories, yeah.
Oh dear me.
That's great. I've got a fascinating story.
Right, can we just
That's it.
point out for context for everyone else listening? He's been bigging this story up for days now, and if it's not that interesting, I'm honestly
interesting.
he's out of this room.
It's going to blow your mind. Are you ready?
Alright, okay. So when did this happen?
I think it's happened-
Set the scene.
It was either Monday morning or Tuesday morning. I can't remember which day now. But it was Monday or Tuesday morning. And I had a 9 a.m. lecture, right?
Nice.
And after 9 a.m. I had like sort of like 3 hours break. So I came back at like 10 a.m. from the university, walking back
Mm.
to go back to the house. And it wasn't raining, but it wasn't like sunny, and everybody was a bit like I remember walking down, everybody looked a bit miserable. People like sort of like hoods up, and because it was all like nice and early in the morning, everybody looked a bit tired. And we got to this road, and I was walking back by myself. I got to this road, and there was this guy and this woman next to me. This boy, this girl next to me, and we were like waiting for the green light, waiting for everybody to cross.
Yeah.
And there was traffic, like sort of waiting. Haven't turned yet, but they were about to turn.
Yeah.
And this bus starts, and I see it at the corner of my eye. This bus starts turning to come down this road.
Right. Okay.
And as the bus starts turning, this boy like runs across.
Like in front of the bus.
Yeah, like runs across, but he did it like early enough so he'd be fine. And he ran across, and there was this girl next to me, and she was on her phone, and she looked, and I could see she looked up at the boy who ran across, and didn't look. I don't think she looked at the bus. She didn't see the bus, and just went, "Okay, I'll cross as well." And she walked, and but she didn't run. She walked, and I swear to God. And she got sort of like 2 or 3 steps into the road, and I put a step into the road and grabbed her arm and pulled her back.
Yeah.
So you saved the girl's
and
life?
I honestly saved her life. I put my foot in the road,
Wow.
and I grabbed her and I pulled her back, and I had my headphones in. So I took them out and just said, and she just went, "Oh my god, thank you so much." And I just said, "No, it's alright, just fine." And I couldn't believe it, but she was literally like, everything was like slow motion.
Wow.
She was just like in the middle of the road, and this bus is about to hit her.
That is crazy.
But yeah,
Honestly,
I
right.
saved some
You've saved it.
today.
That was worth it. Well done.
Yeah.
You did good, decent
And
story.
I wanted to tell everybody about it afterwards.
Good story.
But,
Sorry, we've kept that
I
waiting.
thought I'd save it for the podcast.
No, definitely good idea. Wow.
Saving it for
I mean, I've never saved anyone's life before, so that's interesting.
Yeah.
I've pulled people who like.
Yeah,
gone-
it wasn't like she had one step in and had to pull her back. She was like in the middle of the road and had to like physically like.
So you had to do a couple of steps.
Run into the road myself and then pull her out just by the arm.
Well, have you seen her again, or you?
No.
Oh.
She just said thank you, and then I think we walked like sort of like a bit, and then she just left.
Oh,
But she said thank you.
all right, fair dues. Well done, soldier.
Yeah.
Get you.
Yeah, do well.
Look at it, lifesaver.
Saved a life.
You saved
That's
any
what I-
lives?
that's what I do
Well,
on
I
a
saved any
daily
lives.
basis.
Yeah.
No.
No. Well, you're boring.
You're not saved.
Yeah.
I haven't saved a life, but I once rescued a kid from a toilet.
What?
Oh, what do you mean? Tell us this. Tell us about.
So
You actually.
I'm sort of like I help at Beavers from time to time, and it's in this sort of old building and stuff, and they've got locks.
This is recent.
No, this is
Oh.
a couple of years ago.
Oh,
It was a couple of years ago.
Okay.
I think I was about 17, 18 sort of age.
Okay.
And anyway, so he'd gone into the toilet, and these locks are awful, right? You've really got to like shift them, so you can open them if you want. But this kid had gone into the toilet and locked himself in because he couldn't open the locks
Okay.
before, and we didn't know what had happened.
Yeah.
It wasn't until a parent came in and was like, "You know, there's a kid screaming out the window, right, of this toilet," and
Because
we
he's
were
stuck
like,
in the.
"No, we had no idea." So we literally.
Wait, how long was he in there for?
I think he was in there for a good 15, 20 minutes.
God.
Where's that?
And it wasn't the biggest toilet in the world. It was only like a small.
But how did you get him out?
So we had to kick the door down.
Oh, right.
We had to literally like firemen
Yeah.
kick it
Oh,
down.
wow.
Yeah, but in the process, because it was faced to these like clothes hooks, and in the process I stepped back and whacked my back on the clothes hook. So I had scraped my back.
You didn't
trying-
deserve that.
No, I didn't.
Save this kid.
I saved the kid from
And he gets stabbed in the back.
being trapped in a toilet.
God.
God. I have no good stories like that, you know.
You not?
No.
Well, you're boring,
You
then,
don't
aren't
do
you?
anything, Chris?
Yeah. Don't we have anything exciting happen to us?
I tell you what I used to do. This is a toilet related story.
Dude, go on.
This
Love
is-
a good
this-
toilet related
This
story.
is when I was probably like 5, 6, 7.
I've got another one. In
About that age. And it was in first school. And after first school, at the end of the day, my mum would send me to like some sort of after school club thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't really do anything. You just sort of like just because she was working, so it was just something to do.
Yeah.
And I used to go there, and I used to go into the toilet, lock the toilet from the inside, and then crawl underneath the cubicle. So the toilet would be locked.
Really?
But nobody would be in there. So it looked like it was locked, but nobody was in there. And there's about 3 cubicles like in a row, and I would go into one, do that, crawl into the next one, do that, and do it to all of them. So they were all locked, but nobody knew. And this happened. I did this probably like 10, 15 times.
Wow.
Over the course of like 2 or 3 weeks.
So they have to like
and they were exactly, and they were like, because they had to get some guy to come in to like unscrew it, to like physically like manually unlock it, and the people like running it were just like, every single day they'd shout at everybody and go, "Who's doing this? We find out who this is. You're gonna get kicked out." And I was always a really good boy, but that was like that was the noisiest thing I ever did. And I don't know why I always did it.
That's the noise thing.
Yeah, and they just kept on shouting, but they never figured out it was me.
Yeah.
But I would just go like, whenever he's sort of eating, I would just wander up and do it.
Why?
I don't know.
What possessed
I thought
you?
it was just quite funny. I was just quite funny.
Fair enough.
Oh, did they ever find out it was you?
No, they didn't find out it was me. No.
So, is this the first time you've confessed?
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Harry?
I mean, yeah.
Oh dear,
I
they'll
got
be
it
coming
If
down,
after
they
you.
ever remember who it was.
Yeah, they'll be coming after you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dear me.
I've got a toilet related story.
You've
God.
always got a toilet.
You're the only
really.
one that hasn't said.
Oh,
that.
Chris
Yeah.
Light spends half his life on a toilet. I
Yeah,
won't
no,
worry.
so
Go,
this
come
one
on.
this one was in a nightclub.
Oh god, yeah, good.
Which one?
Digi. In
This
Newcastle.
is in Newcastle.
Yeah. So I was on a night out
Mm.
and basically I was like, oh, I need to go for a shit.
Right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
not
that's a
funny.
fa-
I don't know why you're laughing.
I was about to say
that's just a common thing
Yeah.
people do.
It's a
Yeah, but
common
I'm in
thing
the
for
middle
him.
of a nightclub and the toilets are really grotty. So like, you know, I go inside the cubicle. I then look to if there's any boggle. There's no boggle, so then I go to like the toilet man. And I'd be like,
The toilet man.
yeah, I go to the toilet man. I'd be like, you right, mate?
There isn't any
Yeah.
toilet men in Hull, is
Yeah.
there?
No, that's what I'd say. It's the only place I've ever been where they don't
They
have
don't
toilet
have any
men.
toilet men.
Yeah.
Or women,
Yeah.
inclusive.
Do we not have one in attic?
No,
No,
No, they don't.
No.
They
no,
don't.
Yeah.
they don't. I'd say they've got no
You've
toilet
got
men.
no toilet people.
There's no room though in there really. In
Yeah,
the toilet.
they're quite small
I was
toilets.
about to say.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, go on.
Yeah, but anyway, so I ended up going to the toilet man, and I was like, "Mate, do you have any bog roll?" And he was like, "I got no bog roll, but I got some kitchen paper." So I was like, "You know what? It'll do.
Yeah,
Right.
I really need to go."
yeah,
Went to the toilet, locked the door. You know,
yeah,
did my business.
yeah.
Went to come unlocking the door. Door wouldn't unlock.
It wouldn't unlock.
It wouldn't unlock.
Right.
Mate, where was I? I could have like
So-
kicked you out.
So I was in. So I like the toilet wouldn't flush that well as well because I was gonna put kitchen paper in it, not bog roll.
So it was just full of your.
So what'd you do?
So I end up, luckily, the toilets in Digi have quite high ceilings.
Did you climb over?
So I end up having to climb over the cubicle, trying to get out of the second cubicle. That one was locked as well, so I had to climb over that third cubicle and get out that way. And I just walked out, just like, yeah, that happened.
So 2 doors in this.
I thought you were gonna say like, and he charged you like 50 quid for the kitchen roll.
I thought you were
And
gonna say
you
that.
and you just think, do I pay 50
Or
quid for this kitchen roll?
Or I just thought you said you were gonna just like you fell asleep
yeah, or
and
something
got
like
kicked
that.
out
yeah.
or something like that.
No. I did nearly get kicked out once for when I was in the cubicle because I had my hip flask with us.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to get
Well, that's
the
your own
This is
stupid
this
fault.
is in
I
Hull.
was trying to get this was
Oh,
in
sorry,
Newcastle. It was in
Newcastle.
Digi as well. I think it might have been the same night. I can't quite remember. But I was trying to get the last couple drops out of it, sort of thing, because
Right.
I didn't want to spend any more money.
Yeah.
And
Understandable.
then the bouncer ended up looking over the toilet cubicle,
Yeah.
ended up seeing that, like, he was like, "Oi, mate, stop that now!" And I was like, "Oh, fuck's sake."
But were you just pouring it into your drink?
No, because I was like,
You just-
it was the last couple drops, so you need to like turn it from like
Oh,
side
right.
to side.
Oh, right, okay.
Fair dues.
So you get them out, and yeah, I ended
Did
up
he
giving
kick you
them.
out?
No, I ended up giving them 20 quid to not kick me out and keep my hip fast.
I wouldn't have given 20 quid.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking.
Okay.
I give them 20 quid. I was thinking, why
Okay.
did I give them 20 quid? That's so much money for
That's so much for a hip flash
that.
though.
Yeah. My hip flask costs us a £5.
And you get
And it's free entry.
So it cost you 20 quid that night then?
Yeah.
At least.
Plus whatever drinks you were spending on.
Yeah, so I shouldn't have. I should have just left my hip flask at home and just bought drinks whilst I was there. I'd be.
Yeah.
I probably would have been better off.
There you go. Life stories by Chris.
Yeah.
Don't take your hip flask to a club.
And well, if you do, just make sure that if you go and
Don't
drink
get
it in the
caught.
toilet, make sure you bring your friend with you so you can bash on the door. That's how you just get
I was
away.
about to say.
Yeah.
Alright, I've got a toilet story as well.
Oh,
I've
God.
got another toilet
That's
story.
toilet story.
That's toilet story.
That's
Here you go.
toilet story.
When I was sort of like 3 or 4,
Okay.
I had a real problem with like I'd eat anything.
Right.
Like I'd bite or
Like-
chew anything.
Like sort of like plastic and.
Oh yeah. Anything,
What, like you would
anything.
eat like a rubber?
You give me anything, I'd bite into it.
Okay.
So my dad
Oh, where's this going?
So we went to the toilet, right? So I went in with my dad and stuff because he was sorting me out and stuff. My dad turned his back for a second.
No, you were not. You were okay, were you?
I was eating a urinal block. I'd gotten a urinal block out of the toilet. You know those sort of...
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, apparently it was like a lemony one. It was sort of one of the yellow ones.
Oh,
And I'd eaten
you.
the whole thing.
You literally.
You ate the whole thing.
I ate the whole block.
You literally ate a
You
urinal
ate
cake.
the whole thing and swallowed.
Yeah.
What did your dad do?
They absolutely panicked. They had to ring up like these numbers and stuff to try and find out whether this stuff was sort of like toxic or anything.
But it was in the toilet.
Yeah, it was in
Oh
the toilet.
my
Can you
God.
not get STD that way?
I don't know. You
Possibly.
get something.
You'd get something.
Jeez.
Luckily, they'd only just been put in.
Oh, okay, so they weren't
And
like
they weren't
a week old.
No. And
Piss covered.
so they called up these people and they weren't toxic. Like they were fine. But apparently, I was sweating very sweetly and smelling very sweet pee for the next sort of like 2 weeks.
Jesus.
Bearing in mind, I
I
was
wasn't
three,
expecting that.
3 or 4 at
God,
this. There you go.
That is disgusting. Ours were nice.
Nice toilet stories.
Friendly
Yeah.
stories. Yours is just. Oh.
Oh yeah, me just eating urinal blocks. Gotta love it. Oh dear. Shall we move on from toilets?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I got electrocuted this morning. That was fun.
Why did you get electrocuted?
Because I was helping out at uni, right? So I do music tech. I'm sure we mentioned that last episode, but there we are. And they needed like a technical team this morning. So I
They
was,
rang him up. The best
yeah,
guy.
they
best guy
rang me
ever.
up 8:30 this morning.
What did we?
Yeah, I know. I was resting in bed and I
They
was
needed
like,
a professional. And they got one.
I don't know why they rang me then. No, anyway, so yeah, so they were moving guitar amps this morning, and there was this one guitar amp that was like a bit frayed and just like
Electrocuted.
Yeah.
Oh.
didn't hurt really that much. It only caught me slightly, but it was yeah. It was
That's why his hair's all higher.
yeah.
It's all frizzy.
No, but to be fair, my hair. When I wake up, I just however my hair is how it's going to be for the rest of the day.
I wish I had that because
Yeah.
mine's so bad in the morning.
Same, and you like proper like try to like sort it out a little
Mine's
bit.
really bad.
I just go with it as it is.
Like if it was like nice and normal when I woke up, I just leave it because it's all just like high up and just.
Yeah. Oh, and when like
Oh,
sometimes
yeah.
like it like sticks out.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Yeah. I
It's
just
like
move too much in your sleep and it just
Yeah.
ruffles it up.
It's terrible.
It is not good.
It is not a
first
good
world
look.
problems. That.
Obviously it is. We should just go bald.
No,
No,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go bald one day because my dad's bald.
Yeah.
my dad's going that way.
So my dad went bald when he was like 30.
My dad has quite a bad receding hairline, and my
Yeah.
granddad is pretty much
So
bald.
now I'm gonna go bald at one day, but I've just got to make the most of it, I guess.
So I am going to assume that I'm going to go bald because I also have a bit of a receding hairline.
I'm gonna go a
going on.
massive beard though. If I go
Wait,
bald.
pull that back again. Right, for the viewers, it looks like the Batman symbol.
That's worse than mine.
That is quite a bad
Mine's bad.
My forehead looks like a Batman symbol.
symbol. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, God.
Right, I've got something we can do.
Okay.
I was doing this with some friends the other day, going through the IMDb top 250 movies.
Movies list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we'll go through them and see which ones you've watched and what you think about them.
Okay.
Right, so the number one highly rated IMDb movie is The Shawshank Redemption.
I quite like Shawshank. I cried at it.
You did? Yes.
Yeah.
I would give it a 6.
Really? IMDb gives it 9.2.
No, I give it a 6.
I would give it.
I don't think it was bad. I think I watched it once.
I would give it an 8.
Yeah. Well, you cried when
Me-
like Brooks.
You cry in
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, you cried at Endgame. Come on.
I cried at Toy Story 4.
Toy Story 4.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I was
praise.
so disappointed with Toy
Was it?
Story 4. It
I
was
haven't seen
an
it.
appalling ending.
I like the ending.
No, shut up. The ending was
Don't spoil it.
awful.
Is it? No, don't spoil it.
I won't spoil
Yeah,
it.
sure. Yeah.
Are you
it's
going
6.
to watch it?
Maybe it's. I don't know.
All right,
Probably
well,
not.
I'll leave it.
Probably not.
We'll
Yeah.
leave it then. We'll leave it then. Are you ready? Here you are. Number 2, The Godfather. I've never
I'd
seen
like
it.
to
Never
watch
seen
it.
it.
I haven't seen it though,
No.
but I
No,
would
none
like
of us
to
have
watch
not
it.
seen it.
Number 3, The Godfather Part 2.
Again, I haven't.
Again,
Like
I
to see it.
haven't seen the first one, so why would I watch the second one?
Yeah.
I was about to say.
That's
there we are.
crazy.
Be a bit mental watching it
Number
backwards.
4 is The Dark Knight.
A great movie.
Brilliant. You've
I
not
really
watched
do.
these, have
I
you?
haven't seen
You
any
need to
of
watch all
this Batman
3.
trilogy sort of thing. Apart from a few
You
scenes,
need
like
to
just
watch
here
it
and
right
there.
now.
We were talking about this last night, weren't we? And I was
Yeah.
saying like these movies are that trilogy is not like regular superhero movies.
Yeah.
They're a lot more sort
They're
of
just so
gritty
good.
and a lot more darker. They work so well.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say they do work quite well, but like recently, like DC's like gritty, like dark superhero movies.
Yeah,
just
but
don't
they're
don't
nowhere
work
near
at
that.
Nah,
all.
they don't work.
As good as
Although Shazam was good.
Yeah,
Have you seen
Shazam.
Shazam?
Oh, that was good.
I haven't
yeah.
seen Shazam,
I-
but I've heard that it's good.
It's not on the level as Dark Knight. but
Oh
it's-
no, it's not Dark
it
Knight
was-
level,
it
not
was
at all. But I think
good. Though.
it was just
alright.
it's just trying to be Marvel though.
Yeah.
Is what it-
Yeah,
it's the only thing I was thinking throughout the whole thing. It's just like you're trying far too hard to be Marvel,
Yeah.
and you're quite clearly not.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You know what is good for superheroes?
Go on.
The Boys.
What's
The
The
boy. Have you
Boys.
seen The Boys?
no? What's the boys?
It's a TV,
Oh,
have
it's
you not seen-
it's an Amazon original.
Right.
So good.
It's a TV program about what if like superheroes were actually existed and what would they do.
What do you mean actually existed?
So instead of them
Like-
being like sort of really nice people that take care of people, they're like maniacs.
Who have just been given power.
Yeah. So this one guy who's like all powerful and he's basically like Superman.
Yeah.
Pretends in front of everybody, oh, he's a really nice guy and he's saving people, but actually he's sort of like,
Just a massive dick.
yeah, and he just destroys everything because he's the best. And he's like, well, you can't touch me
it just
because
sounds like Mysterio from
I can just kill you.
Far From Home. That's all that sounds
Yeah,
like.
but then like it has like this
No,
whole
no,
like
it
social
is
media
good.
aspect to it,
It
as
is good
well.
and it's really like gruesome. Honestly,
And,
you
like,
should watch that.
yeah.
You would like it.
Other shows are available.
Yeah.
That is good though. That's
But
what,
it
that's
is
the
really
last show that I've seen that I would recommend.
Yeah.
Boys.
Same here.
Yeah, the
All
Boys.
right,
I'll-
It is good.
I finished it yesterday.
I'll add it to
Yeah,
the
it's
list.
good.
Yeah.
The ending's good, isn't it?
Yeah. I was surprised by the end.
Yeah.
I'll
the
add it
ending's
to the
surprising.
list. Right, number 5 is 12 Angry Men. I haven't a clue.
No idea.
No.
Number 6 is Schindler's List. You
Not,
ever watched that?
Not seen that.
Never.
Very
heard of
sad. Very sad. Never heard of it. Do you know what it's
I've
about?
heard of it. I don't
No,
know.
I
I've never
haven't.
seen it. Though.
I won't ruin it.
I don't know
for
what it's
you.
about either.
Because the next one's good. Number 7, Return of the King.
Oh,
Lord
brilliant.
of the Rings.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Not my favourite Lord of the Rings movie though. I prefer the second one. I prefer,
Two
I
Towers.
prefer Two Towers. Yeah.
I think Two Towers is the weakest.
because
of
it's
the
got
three.
Helm's Deep in. It's
I still
got.
haven't
That is-
seen Twin Towers.
It's got.
No, Chris. The Two
Not the
Towers.
Twin Towers.
No, you can't say that. You can't say the Twin Towers.
What's it called?
The Two
The Two
Towers.
The
Towers.
Two Towers. Oh.
Please don't call it the Twin Towers ever again.
To be fair, I don't know why they call it the Two Towers. Because it came after like the Twin Towers, so people, it just
It's
guaranteed to confuse people.
It's the.
See, already confused me.
They should
I
have changed
can't remember
the
which
title.
ones is he. Oh no, but Return of the King is.
No, they're
Really
all
amazing.
amazing. I love them all.
Yeah.
Number two
I
is
will
perfect.
say though, the Battle of Helm's Deep
It's perfect.
it's just the greatest cinematic battle
ever.
ever created,
Yeah.
and I.
But the number 3's got the elephants in, which is pretty good.
is it though?
Your number 3.
Oh yeah, no.
Your
oh
number
yeah,
three
I
is the
did like that
elephant
elephant
scene.
scene.
The
yeah,
elephant
yeah,
scene.
yeah, the
Yeah.
elephant scene.
And the ghost.
Especially when Legolas
Yeah,
comes up and just like
And he, it takes one out.
just takes it out all by himself.
Yeah,
He doesn't even need any help. He's like,
He
I
just
got
Oh
this.
no, I like Battle of Isengard. I think that's a good battle with the trees when they're
yeah,
throwing.
the trees definitely. I
When
think
they're
that was
throwing
in number 2.
That's the end of the first one, isn't it? Battle of Isengard. Oh no, it might be number
No,
two.
number 2. Yeah,
Number two,
two,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
number 2. That's why it's the best one.
Yeah, well, I don't think it's the best one.
You know what is another good cinematic battle?
Go on.
Got pretty good.
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Narnia.
No.
Yeah.
Have you actually watched it?
Yeah, I've watched it on. Yeah, it's really good.
It's a good movie.
I've-
First one's good.
I've watched. Is it all
First
three of them?
There's, I think there's three.
I-
Yeah, I
Yes,
think
because
so.
there's
Yeah.
Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe, the Prince Caspian
Yeah.
one, and
And then the one with boats.
The
And
one
like,
with bow. I haven't seen the one with bow.
I know.
I don't know what.
Voyage of the Dawn Treader, I think
Yeah.
is what it is.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Ah,
Yeah, bang on the mark.
Mm.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Yeah,
The
it
boy
is.
gets turned into a dragon. That's the only thing I can remember from that
Okay.
movie.
The only thing I can really remember from it is
They go down.
boats and ships and ocean.
They all go together.
Cool
Yeah.
story, bro.
Boat, ships and oceans.
Alright,
That's all I really remember from that one.
Okay.
are we ready? Number 8, Pulp Fiction.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that
Good
movie.
movie.
Quality
Good
movie.
movie.
Good
Yeah.
soundtrack.
You can watch it loads of times and you'll still love it. That's what's
Yeah.
good about that movie.
Like I just love how it's like everything's like really separate, but it kind of pieces together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
what you mean. I know what you mean.
Joker is already at number 9. The new one.
When we're going to, are you going
Yeah.
to watch that tomorrow?
Wait, is that when we're all going to watch it?
I think so.
I,
I think so. I want to watch it tomorrow.
number 10, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I only know one thing about that movie, and it's that. I don't want.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
I have no
haven't
idea
seen
what
that.
you
And it's a
mean.
cowboy
Oh,
movie.
this is one of your
Yeah,
favourites.
Fight
Number,
Club.
number 11's Fight Club.
Oh, brilliant.
Fight Club.
That is absolutely brilliant.
First rule about Fight Club:
What is the first rule?
don't talk about Fight Club.
What's the second rule?
Don't talk about Fight Club.
What's the third one?
Don't break rule 1, rule 2.
There you go. He's practiced this. He's good at this.
Yeah, recommend Fight Club though. That is brilliant.
Number 12, Fellowship of the Ring.
Yeah.
Decent movie.
Great movie again. Talked about a lot of movies. Great movie.
13. Forrest Gump.
Oh,
I like Forrest
Again, it's
Gump.
one of those movies
Yeah.
where you can watch 100 times.
Yeah,
You'll still
and
love it.
you never feel like you're missing out.
You know what I love? How he's pretty much like a millionaire.
What, by the end? But he's so humble.
What happens at the
Yeah.
end? Does he become a
Oh,
millionaire?
Yeah,
People-
because he becomes a millionaire because of his shrimp business.
business.
Oh, right.
Because
okay.
there's like a massive
There's like a
I
massive
remember the
inflation.
tornado and all the ships get destroyed bar his, so he ends up like getting all the shrimp,
Yeah.
Oh, I
and
don't
he makes
remember
Bubba
that.
Gump.
Oh, right,
Have you
okay.
ever actually been to the Bubba Gump restaurant?
No.
I've been to a
No.
Bubba Gump restaurant in London, and honestly, it was the most appalling, like sort of fish and chips I've ever had.
Really?
Really?
It was so bad. I was so disappointed.
And is it?
Do you not have shrimp?
What is it meant to be like? Some really nice.
It's meant to be like these, you know, like you've got
Seafood.
Harry Ramsden's,
Yeah.
the fish and chips, you know, the really posh ones.
Yeah.
It was just appalling. It
I
just
don't know
was
what
not.
Harry Ramsden's is.
I
The-
think it's just a nice fish.
They're just a posh fish and chips, really.
You know what? It is a nice fish and chips.
If
Yeah,
you
let's
mention
do-
your fish and chips, I'm gonna yeet you out this room.
Gill's fish and chips.
What is so good about Gills? Because he always raves about
Gills.
this.
Yeah. Just we make
like
everything
fish,
the best.
like fish gills.
yeah.
Gills.
Okay.
It's funny, isn't it? You get
Well,
the pun.
well, also it's my boss's last name.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
well,
That's
Ah.
quite ironic.
That
That.
works,
That's
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
funny. I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You love Gills, don't you?
Oh, honestly.
You can't take him out anywhere. It'll
Do you want to sell it to the people?
sell
Oh,
Gills.
is it-
Sell
is
Gills
so-
out.
So in Newcastle, there's this fish and chip shop called Gill's Golden Fish and Chips.
Gills Golden Fish and Chips.
It's so nice, honestly. You got kebabs, you got burgers, you got pizzas, you got fish, you got chips, you got sausage, you got garlic sauce, you got chili sauce, you got mushy pig, you got everything, anything you can think of, and it's all beautiful.
That's great.
It's absolutely
That's good.
amazing,
That's
yeah.
great. Yeah.
The only thing we don't have is deep fried Mars bars.
Well,
Oh,
you-
battered Mars bars.
I'm sure if you'd like got a Mars bar and dunked it in the stuff,
I've never
you
had
could-
one, but they do. Yeah, they do.
But you do them
Right.
in Haworth.
Yeah. Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
They do them. Why?
In
In
Haworth.
Haworth.
Do they?
Yeah.
I'll have to ask.
That's
I've only ever had one battered Mars bar in my life when I went up into Scotland.
Yeah.
They did it for me.
Oh, they're dead nice, aren't they?
They're very strange. They're sort of very,
I wouldn't.
No,
want
I
one.
like
they,
them.
they,
it's just fat in it. It's
yeah,
just-
it's a
Yeah, but it's like nice fat.
Is it though? Is it though?
sounds good.
Anyway, sorry, we were talking about Forrest Gump. I don't know how we
Oh,
got
yeah.
into Mars bars.
Yeah. Well, the next one,
Inception.
is brilliant.
Absolutely.
That's like top 5.
Oh,
for me.
it's
I don't think I've seen Inception.
Oh, it's really
it's
good.
genius. It's,
It's really
such
good.
a good
That's like
movie.
top 5 movie.
yeah. What's that about?
About dreams.
About dreams and going deeper and deeper into dreams, and it's
Yeah.
sort of like 1 hour in this dream
It's
is
like-
like a year
It's
in the
about
other
these
one.
people that like go into somebody's dream to find information.
Mm.
So they basically
Yeah.
rob somebody's information. So they go inside their head.
God.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, do you want the official?
That's a bit against people's privacy, do you not think?
Yeah, here's the
Okay.
official sort of like blurb. A thief who steals corporate secrets through the use of dream sharing technology is given the inversive task of planting an idea into the mind of a CEO.
Oh yeah, they have to
Yeah.
put they put information in his head, so then he wakes up
Yeah,
and
and
he wants
he-
to
and he
like
thinks-
sell the company or
And he
something
thinks
like that.
he's had the idea.
Yeah, and he thinks he's had the idea. Yeah.
It's got Leonardo DiCaprio in it. It's,
Oh, it is
it's a
brilliant.
good film.
It is brilliant.
Right, next one. Oh, Star Wars. Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
brilliant movie.
Good movie. I love Star
Not my
Wars.
favourite Star Wars.
Which is your favourite Star Wars?
Rogue One. is my
Rogue
favourite.
One.
I know.
That's
what?
Probably not-
controversial.
I know, probably not
that.
your favourite.
It's not even got,
I love it.
It's not even got Jedi in it. What are you
To
playing?
be fair-
You know what I quite like?
Empire Strikes Back
Solo.
I've not
is.
watched
Yeah,
that.
no, I think it was good.
Yeah. I feel like it's gotten bad press because of the time it was released.
What do you mean?
Yeah, because it didn't sell much, did it?
Yeah,
It was
because
hot.
because everyone had like Star Wars fatigue. Like everyone was just better.
Yeah, 'cause Return of the-
everyone
no,
was just
Return
sick
of
of Star Wars because of the shitty last one.
Yeah,
What was
number 8. I forgot the name of it.
it?
The Last Jedi.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Last
The
Jedi.
Last Jedi.
Terrible.
That was so bad, honestly.
What was Mark Hamill doing when he did this little flick
I know,
thing off his
I
shoulder?
know.
Like it was
It's
just,
so
it was
bad.
appalling
Wasn't
to
it?
watch.
It was so bad.
Yeah, like when he got given his lightsaber, and he was just like,
He just throw.
he just yeeted it across the island,
Oh God.
and then proceeded to squeeze some
Please don't
space
say
cow
it.
milk.
Yeah, space milk.
Yeah.
Oh, it is bad. Yeah, Empire Strikes Back there, like a good second.
Yeah, your favourite. Two Towers is number 16.
Yeah.
17 is The Matrix.
Again, great movie. Have you
Again,
not
I
seen
haven't
that?
seen
Oh
The
my
Matrix.
Have you
God.
not seen The Matrix?
You gotta see the Matrix.
Matrix
To be
is
fair, the rest of them are okay, but the first one's brilliant.
Yeah,
I don't know how many there are. There's like
I do
three
just
of them.
miss out on some movies.
You need to watch You'd love that as well because you like sci-fi stuff.
Yeah, I love
So
sci-fi stuff.
you'd like Matrix.
I don't know any of these. The One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Great movie, quite an old movie.
Oh, that's the one about the mental asylum.
The
isn't it?
mental.
Yeah.
Goodfellas
Goodfellas is number 19.
I've seen that.
I haven't
It
seen
was
that.
good. It was good. Again, I just think it's a bit.
Seven Samurai, but that's 1954. So
No,
I'm
no,
not
no,
sure.
no.
7, don't know what that is. City of God, 2002, don't know what that is.
Don't know what that
Never
is.
seen
Life
that.
is Beautiful,
Never seen
1947.
it. Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs
Great movie.
is a good movie. Good movie.
Oh, that's a fact.
We'll leave it here. Last one, number 25, A New Hope.
I knew
Yeah.
Hope.
That's probably my
Yeah.
second favourite Star Wars movie.
Yeah, that is a really good Star Wars movie.
See, I'm still offended by your Rogue One.
Why?
It's just
You know what I mean,
good.
like-
I like it because it's its own story and everybody dies.
I really like Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, no, that's really good.
Yeah.
The prequel.
I'm sorry. The Revenge of the Sith is the best of a bad bunch.
No, I
No,
think
no, but like-
no, but honestly though, if you just don't think
But-
the prequels are really bad, and you just take that one movie, it's actually.
But
actually
Revenge
good
of the
movie.
Sith is even better if you watch the Star Wars: The Clone Wars, and then you watch
Yeah,
Revenge
it
of the
is
Sith.
actually a good movie.
I like
the
the Clone
first
Wars
two
series.
are not very
Yeah.
good.
Because like you had all this like stuff like what you call it in the originals where Obi-Wan's like, oh yeah, me and Anakin were like
Yeah.
battle buddies sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then like he comes to Revenge of the Sith and like what we did like one battle together.
Yeah.
It's like pathetic, but then you watch
With
the
the
Clone
Clone
Wars
Wars,
TV and then you're like, oh yeah, I can now see that.
Yeah.
See, but that's a
It is good. Revenge of the
It's a
Sith is
good
good.
series.
Yeah.
I mean, the last battle is really good. With between Anakin and
Anakin
Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
that is
with a Duel of Fates playing in the ground.
Have you seen on YouTube? You know
Are you on about the remake for the
the fight.
between Obi-Wan and
Yeah, Darth Vader. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is, I don't know what they put on YouTube. You know, for New Hope,
Yeah.
when Obi-Wan or Ben Kenobi fights Darth Vader,
Yeah.
they've done like a remake of it.
Yeah.
So instead of it being like they're just sort of standing around doing nothing,
Yeah.
it's actually like a really good fight.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I need to
That's
watch
actually
that.
really good.
You need to watch it. It is
They've edited it quite
very
well
good.
actually.
Yeah,
Because
very,
actually
very good.
It's quite good.
very, very good.
If we got too much time on our hands, we watch just crap on YouTube.
I was about to say rubbish on
Oh,
YouTube.
honestly, you watch so much shit on YouTube, Ben.
Me?
Yeah.
What do you mean I watch shit on
Oh,
YouTube?
you just got loads of like these like meme videos.
What? What's wrong with that?
I'm just like, but I just think to myself, where do you find the time to watch these?
No, but to be fair, half the time I watch them whilst I'm doing work as well.
Oh, I can't do that. I
Can
can't watch
you not?
YouTube while doing work.
It's like I put
can't listen to music. While
I
doing
put
work.
vinyls and stuff on when I'm working and stuff.
No,
I can put
I
music
have to
on, but I
complete
can't
silence.
put people speaking on.
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
No, but see, I can work with podcasts as well. I can work with audiobooks and stuff like that. It doesn't bother me. Like I'll quite happily stick a True Geordie on and work.
Yeah.
It does not bother me whatsoever.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I guess it depends what kind of work it is though.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm reading, like if like I have someone
Yeah, if you
speaking,
read
if I have
it,
someone
yeah.
speaking in the background and I'm reading,
Can't do
they're
that.
like words like jumble with the
Yeah.
words on the page,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
Yeah. No. Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah. No, that is confusing. Yeah, but sometimes, like, if I fall asleep whilst I'm watching YouTube and, autoplay,
yeah,
like, it'll just take me onto some random stuff.
yeah. It takes you onto the dark side of YouTube.
It does. Go on, what sort of videos? Because I know you've definitely done that before, falling asleep and on autoplay.
Yeah.
I fell asleep the other day. I ended up going on. I fell asleep.
Yeah.
This was a while back.
What were you watching?
I can't remember what I was watching originally, but I ended up waking up and I looked at my phone and I was watching a 2-hour-long video of the world's strongest men bodylifting competition. I was thinking, what? Come on, you here?
That's quite a mix, though.
That is good though.
I don't
thought
even
you
know
were
how
gonna
I
say
got
like
there.
there's like 10-hour loop videos that
Yeah.
people
But like
follow.
Nyan Cat, like going across.
Yeah, something stupid like that. Yeah, that's funny.
It was like 10 hours of rain.
10 hours.
10 hours of
rain.
rain sound.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolute
Or
rubbish.
dolphin sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great.
I mean, I did it once where I fell asleep and I woke up to because I was watching. What was I watching? I must have been watching like a Will and E video or something like that. Sorry, I won't say that name because you'll just get your blood boiled.
No, I don't mind. I just don't think it's funny.
All right, then. Anyway, so I was watching one of them. I fell asleep and I woke up to this person playing Can you remember, like, those old websites like that had like flash games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like Friv.
Yeah.
Friv.
Or Mousebreaker.
Friv was such a good website.
But he was playing
I know. Well, I know we got to talk about this. What's Friv?
What's
We
Friv?
always went on
Mousebreaker.
MN.
I don't know what.
I don't
Anyway,
know,
sorry.
yeah.
What's Friv?
Friv, it's basically a website, and like the entire web page is like full of these like little like 1x1 squares, and like you just go over, and all them 1x1 squares are individual games.
Oh wow.
So you literally just
We say that all
just
the
go
time.
over, click on the game, and like, then you just stop playing it.
At
It's brilliant.
school, if it was raining, you can play football outside. You just go inside and play games with the computer.
On the
Yeah.
ICT.
That was just my
Yeah.
lunchtime.
Everyone would rush into the library.
Yeah, you would. You just
Yeah,
you just
yeah,
go
you
and
just
go
play.
and
Yeah.
play the game.
The only time the library would ever be popular.
Anyway, sorry. Yeah. So I fell asleep and he was playing one of these princess games on one of these websites. I don't know how that managed to happen.
Okay.
Oh, cool math games.
Cool
Math
math games. Oh.
Have you heard that's going? They're getting rid of that.
They're getting rid of
Wait,
it.
wait.
They're closing it
I
down.
don't think I actually used.
To be fair, I don't think I actually learnt anything from it, but I enjoyed it.
Tanks on that though. What a game.
We used to use My Maths.
My maths.
My
Sorry,
maths.
miss. I definitely clicked check out.
Did you use that?
I promise.
Did you use that?
I promise we clicked check out.
Oh.
Quite clearly had not done the homework.
You've used to that all the time. I mean, I obviously always did the work.
Of course you did.
I did extra work.
Did you actually?
'Cause you were-
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you actually? Are you a bit?
I used to fall asleep in my maths lessons at high school.
I
Because,
I
like,
don't
Well, you fall asleep on your job, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, but at my job I had literally do nothing, so I can literally do that. But
Well-
but in my high school, I was in middle set maths, but like I had the capability to do top set maths, but I couldn't be arsed.
So you
that's what
literally-
everybody says. I have the
literally just-
capability to do it.
Oh, I'm just too lazy.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I basically we had about 3 or 4 lessons a week. First lesson I'll pay attention. The second lesson I would make some like notes and stuff. And third lesson I would pay like
You've
like,
3
just,
lessons
like,
in a row?
just like a tiny bit of attention. No, like this is
Oh,
throughout the week.
oh.
And then the fourth lesson I would just sleep.
Oh,
Were you in top
Because I
set?
just felt
Were
like
you
I-
in top set for anything at school?
No.
You went top set for anything?
I wasn't in top set for anything.
Really?
Wow.
Oh, cool.
I was in top set for English.
But I mean, I came out with some good grades.
Oh, and science as well.
So my maths, I came out with that A. After
good.
after
A
sleeping
GCSE?
half the time. What?
At GCSE?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
And then science.
How many sets did you have though? 'Cause I think we ended at like 3 sets.
We had like 5 or something.
Oh wow.
I think we had about 3 or 4.
I was in second set for English.
Yeah. I was in
Everything
bottom
else
set
is
for
top set.
English.
You were bottom set for English.
Yeah. I had to do my GCSEs for English 3 times.
Really?
Really?
I knew to.
I knew you had to do it again, but
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
did
know
it
you had to do
3
3
times.
times.
No, so I did it the first time at high school, failed that. I did it the second time at college, failed that. And then
Great.
this third time, I ended up, luckily, my previous English teacher, who took us for my second exam, was able to convince the head of English to let me sit the early exam.
Right. Okay.
What do you mean, the early one?
So there's 2 GCSE exams per year.
Yeah.
You have the late one, which people normally do, which is in like May.
Yeah.
And then you have the early one, which is in like
That's
December,
which is in like November. Sort of thing.
okay.
Right. Okay.
But then I passed on that one, which I was really happy about.
And
And
that's
when I got my grade, I literally walked out. I looked at it and I saw that I had a 4 because
Oh, the
I ended
numbers,
up
yeah.
actually changing systems. From,
I was about to
Well-
say because we were sort of the last
Yeah.
year.
Yeah,
to
to do the
yeah.
letters. Yeah.
So I had
the
letters, and then so now I got a 4. So I got now 1 number grade. And I ended up walking out, so it seemed I have a 4, which is a C, and I nearly started crying.
surprised.
Because I was so happy
Aw.
because
That's
honestly,
good.
it caused me so much stress.
He's welling up. He's welling up now. Look at
it.
him.
Do you want to get a tissue?
You're right. Do you need a hug?
Oh, I don't need a hug.
Oh. Right. On that lovely note, I think we'll leave it there.
Yeah, it's a good place to start.
Yeah.
No worries. Right, thank you very much again.
Yeah.
We're going to try and do this weekly, I think. So,
Yeah.
watch out for Saturdays.
Same again next Saturday. Yeah.
Nice one. See you later.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.
Adios.